Assalomu alaykum everyone. You're watching English with Amir again. Bugungi navbatdagi darsimizda ingliz tilini The Cafe on the Edge of the World, ya'ni dunyo chetidagi bir kafe kitobini o'qish orqali o'rganishda davom etamiz. Oldingi darsimizda biz kitobning kirish qismini o'qidik. Bugun esa birinchi qismini o'qiymiz. Oldingi darsdan bilib oldikki, qahramonimiz ketayotgan yo'lida adashib qolgan va bu uning hayotdagi umumiy hayot holatini aks ettiradi. Ya'ni yo'lida ham, hayotda ham o'zini yo'qotib qo'ygan. Yo'lida tasodifan uchrab qolgan kafe ichidagi Casey, Anna ismli odamlar esa qahramonimizga hayotda ma'no topishga yordam berar ekan. Keling endi bugungi o'qiydigan birinchi bo'limimizda bizni nimalar kutib turibdi. O'qish davomida bilib olamiz. I was creeping along the interstate at a pace that made walking look like a high-speed car race. Hop, I was creeping along. Creep along degani sekin yurish, sudralib yurish. Creep along. Asta sekin sudralib yurmoq, bildirmay harakatlanmoq. The cat crept along the fence. Hop, zabor oldidan yoki to'siq oldidan sudralib sekin asta yurdi. Mushuk sekin asta zaborning oldida yurdi. The interstate at a pace degani interstate bu shtatlar aro, shtatlarni bir-biriga bog'lab turadigan katta trassa, o'sha narsa tutiladi at a pace. Hop, pace degani biron bir narsa sodir bo'ladigan tezlik, biron bir narsa sekin bo'lishi mumkin yoki tez bo'lishi mumkin. Pace o'sha temp degan ma'noni beradi. Hop, shtatlar aro katta trassada men sekin sudralib borardimki, shunday tezlikda yurardimki, oddiy yurish walking xuddi katta tezlikdagi mashina poygasiga o'xshar edi. Ya'ni juda sekin harakatlanardim demoqchi. After an hour of slowly inching along, millimetrga 1 soatdan so'ng millimetrga siljishdan so'ng traffic came to a completely standstill. Standstill degani butunlay to'xtab qolish yoki turib qolish. Bu so'zni ham ko'ramiz. To'liq to'xtash, harakatning butunlay to'xtashi. Hop, the snow brought the city to a standstill. Yog'gan qor shaharni to'liq to'xtab qolishiga sabab bo'ldi. Hop, negotiations have reached a standstill. Kelishuvlar butunlay to'xtab qoldi. Hop, inch degani o'lchovlik ekan, millimetrni anglatadi. Demak, soatlab sekin-sekin millimetr yurishdan so'ng mashinalar harakati to'liq to'xtab qoldi. I hit the scan button on my radio. Men radioimda qidirish tugmasini bosdim va searched for any sign of intelligent life. Aqlli hayotdan belgi qidirish uchun, demak, radioimdagi skaner tugmasini bosdim. Ya'ni hayotda qandaydir belgi topish uchun skanerni bosdim. Radioimni bosib ko'rdim demoqchi. Xo'p, boshidan o'qiyman, yaxshilab aytaveramiz. I was creeping along the interstate at a pace that made walking look like a high-speed car race. After an hour of slowly inching along, traffic came to a complete standstill. I hit the scan button on my radio and searched for any sign of intelligent life. There was nothing. When 20 minutes passed without anyone moving forward, hech qanday oldinga siljishsiz o'tgan 20 minutdan so'ng, people started to get out of their cars. Odamlar mashinasidan chiqib kelishni boshlashdi. This didn't actually accomplish anything, but at least we could all complain to someone outside of our automobile, which was a nice change of pace. Hop, demak, this didn't actually accomplish anything. Bu gapning ma'nosi, ya'ni accomplish degani o'zi biron narsani muvaffaqiyatli yakunlamoq, biron bir maqsadga erishmoq degan ma'noni anglatadi, lekin tarjima qilsak, bu hech narsani o'zgartirmasdi. Bundan foyda yo'q edi, lekin eng kamida biz har holda we could complain to someone outside of our own automobile, mashinamizdan har holda o'zimizning mashinamizdan tashqaridagi kimgadir shikoyat qila olardik va bu tempdagi, biz harakatlanayotgan tempdagi yaxshi o'zgarish edi. The owner of minivan in front of me kept repeating that his reservation was going to be cancelled if he didn't get to his hotel by 6 o'clock. Qarshimdagi minivan egasi, minivan bu oilaviy katta mikroavtobus, kichkina mikroavtobus desa ham bo'ladi. Xo'p, o'shanday mashinaning egasi, qarshimdagi o'shanday mashinaning egasi 6 da rejalashtirilgan oteliga yetib bormasa, band qilib qo'ygan xonasi bekor bo'lishini qayta aytar edi. Xo'p, the woman in the convertible on my left, chap tomonimdagi convertible, ya'ni tepasi ochilib yopiladigan mashina. O'shandagi ayol was complaining about the inefficiencies of the entire roadway system. Chap tomonimdagi tom ochib yopiladigan mashinadagi ayol butunlay butun yo'l sistemasidagi inefficiencies, samarasizliklar haqida, kamchiliklar haqida shikoyat qilar edi. Hop, behind me, ortimda a carload of youth league baseball players was driving their chaperone to the brink of her sanity. Hop, ortimdagi bir mashina yoshlar beysbol o'yinchilari, yosh beysbol o'yinchilari o'zining chaperone, ya'ni kuzatuvchi mas'ul shaxs, guruhga hamrohlik qilib xavfsizlik va tartibni nazorat qiluvchi katta yoshli odam. Hop, chaperone o'zlarining mas'ul shaxsini deyarli jinni qilib qo'yishgan edi. Bring somebody to the brink of her sanity degani, demak, the brink, hop, cheti, ya'ni tugaladigan joyi cheti, eng cheti degani of her sanity. Sanity degani aql rasolik, hop, aql idrok. Demak, aql idrokning eng chetiga olib borib qo'ymoq so'zma-so'z tarjima qilsak, lekin deyarli jinni qilib qo'ygan edi. Bu so'zni ham hayot qilib qo'yamiz. Hop, I could almost hear her thinking that he was the last time she was ever volunteered for anything. Hop, men could almost deyarli eshita olardimki, her thinking, uni o'ziga shunday deb o'ylashini eslardimki, bu safargisi biron bir narsaga volunteer, ko'ngillik bilan rozi bo'lgan eng oxirgi safarim deb aytganini deyarli eshita olar edim. Volunteer for degani o'zingiz ko'ngillik bilan biron bir narsaga qilishga yordam berasiz. Hop, volunteer for ni aniqrog'ini ko'ramiz. Ko'ngilli ravishda ishlamoq yoki yordam bermoq, o'zi xohlab biror ishni qilishga rozi bo'lmoq. Demak, many students volunteered during the festival. Ko'plab o'quvchilar ko'ngillik bilan yordam berdi festival davomida. Hop, basically xulosa qilib aytganda, I was a small piece of one long ribbon of discontent. Hop, xulosa qilib aytganda, men uzun bir ribbon, biron bir narsani bezash uchun ishlatiladigan lentaning uzun, rozisizlik lentasining kichik bir qismi edim. Small piece. Ribbon of discontent degani o'zi etdik. Ribbon bu o'raydigan rang-barangli lentalar. Discontent mamnuniyatsizlik, biron bir narsadan rozi bo'lmaslik. Hop, ya'ni o'sha mashinalar harakati to'xtadi, odamlar hammasi norozi. O'shani bir ma'noda, umumiy ma'noda rozisizlik lentasining kichik bir qismi edim degan ma'noda aytmoqchi. Finally, after another 25 minutes without any signs of forward movement, a police car came driving down the grass center median. Va nihoyat 25 minut oldinga harakatlanishdan belgi bo'lmagandan so'ng a police car, politsiya mashinasi grass median degani bu qarama-qarshi harakatlanayotgan mashina yo'nalishidagi o'rtada yasab qo'yilgan, bu misol uchun o't o'sib turgan qism desak ham bo'ladi yo'lning. Mana shu grass median deyiladi va rasmini ko'rish orqali yaxshiroq tushunib olasiz. Mana ikkita qarama-qarshi yo'lning o'rtasida turgan o'tlar o'sib turuvchi yo'lning qismi grass median. Demak, aynan yo'lning shu qismidan politsiya mashinasi haydab yetib keldi. Every few hundred feet the car would stop, presumably to let people know what was going on. Har bir 100 metrda 100 feet degani balki 100 metrga to'g'ri kelsa kerak. Bu Amerikani yoki g'arb davlatlarida uzunlikni o'lchash birligi. Xo'p, har bir 100 metrda mashina to'xtab yurar edi. Presumably, taxminimcha, to let people know what was going on. Odamlarga nima bo'layotganidan xabar berish uchun. Let somebody know. Qaysidir darsimizda ko'rgan edik, bu kimgadir xabar berish degan ma'noni anglatadi. For the sake of their officer, I thought, I hope they carry riot gear. Ya'ni for the sake of that officer, u politsiya ofitserining o'zining xavfsizligi uchun men o'yladim, men umid qilamanki, ular riot, ommaviy tartibsizlikni bostiruvchi gear, maxsus kiyimlarda kelishmoqda yoki shunday jihozlari bor. Aytmoqchiki, boya aytganimdek, hamma norozi, yo'l to'xtab qolgan. Shuning uchun ham aytmoqchiki, bechora ofitser o'ylabdi o'ziga, qahramon o'zini xavfsizligi uchun ommaviy tartibsizlikni bostirishda ishlatiladigan asboblar bilan kelyapti deb o'yladim. With eager anticipation, eager sifat bu ya'ni qiziq qonlik bilan anticipation kutish, kutuv. Ya'ni qiziq kutuvlar bilan qiziqib kutish bilan we all waited our turn. Ya'ni qiziqib kutib biz o'zimizning navbatimizni kutdik. Hop, when the officer finally arrived at our section of the highway, ofitser va nihoyat katta trassa yo'lining biz turgan qismimizga yetib kelganda bizga aytdiki, a tanker bu qanaydir misol uchun yoqilg'i yoki benzinni katta hajmda tashib yuruvchi mashina. Ana o'shanday tanker with potentially toxic materials had overturned about 5 miles ahead. Hop, aytdiki bizga ehtimolligi bor, ya'ni toksik, zaharli materiallarni olib ketayotgan tanker 5 mil uzoqlikda, ular turgan joydan 5 mil uzoqlikdagi joyda overturned, aylanib ketibdi, and the road was completely shut down va yo'l to'liq yopilib qolgan. She explained that our options were to turn around and try an alternate route. U bizga tushuntirdiki, bizning tanlovlarimiz, bizdagi bor opsiyalar, ya'ni yo'llar shu ediki, birinchisi ortga aylanib turn around and try an alternate route va boshqa yo'lni qarab ko'rish yoki although there real was not one. O'zimda rostdan o'ylab qaraganda unda yo'l yo'q edi, yo'q bo'lishiga qaramasdan, yoki to wait out the cleanup efforts, yoki tozalash harakatlarini kutib turishi, yoki tozalash harakatlari tugashini kutib turish edi. Those would probably take another hour. Unday harakatlar ehtimollik bilan yana boshqa bir soatni olar edi. I watched the officer move down to the next group of disconsolate drivers. Men ofitserning keyingi norozi haydovchilar, disconsolate degani hafsalasi pir bo'lgan, norozi, sadga sinonim disconsolate. Juda qayg'uli, taskin topolmayotgan, g'amdan ezilgan. Xo'p, boshqa g'amgin, taskin topolmayotgan boshqa haydovchilar guruh tomon harakatlanib ketganini ko'rdim. When the guy with the minivan twice more repeated his concerns about his 6 o'clock reservation, I decided my patience had run out. Men ofitserni boshqa o'sha guruhlarga ketganini ko'rgandan so'ng va yana 2 marotaba oldimdagi, qarshimdagi minivan egasi o'zining oltidagi band qilib qo'ygan xonasini haqidagi xavotirlarni aytgandan so'ng, 2 marta aytgandan so'ng, I decided my patience, meaning sabrim tugaganligini qaror qildim yoki tushunib yetdim. This is exactly the kind of thing that always seems to happen when I'm trying to get away for a while. I mumbled to myself. This is exactly the kind of thing. Bu aynan bir turdagi narsaki that always seems to happen. Qaysiki har doim bo'ladigandek tuyuladi when I'm trying to get away for a while. Men qachonki men hayotdan yoki umuman uzoqlashishni uzoqlashishga harakat qilayotganimda sodir bo'ladigandek tuyuladigan narsa deb I mumble to myself. Mumble degani o'ziga past ovozda valdiramoq, norozilikni bildirib yoki xafa bo'lganimizda ham o'zimizga o'zi gapirganimizda mumble to oneself bo'ladi. Bu so'zni ham ko'ramiz. O'ziga o'zi ming'irlab gapirmoq, past ovozda o'ziga o'zi nimadir aytmoq. She was mumbling to herself in the kitchen. U oshxonada o'ziga o'zi pichirlab gapirayotgan edi. He mumbled something to himself and walked away. U o'ziga nimadir deb pichirladi va qayergadir ketdi, uzoqlashib ketdi. I explained to my new friends, men yangi do'stlarimga tushuntirdimki, I had reached my frustration limit and was going to try a different way. Men sabrim frustration, umidsizlik yoki qayg'uyimning limitiga yetdim deb yangi do'stlarimga tushuntirdim va boshqa yo'lni qidirib ko'rishmoqchiligimni tushuntirdim yangi do'stlarimga. Going to try a different way. Try degani o'zi qilib ko'rmoq yoki qarab ko'rmoq. Boshqa yo'lni qarab ko'rishmoqchiligimni tushuntirdim. After 1 hour, one more comment about his 6 o'clock reservation. Keyingi yana bir marta o'zining oltidagi rezervatsiyasi haqida kommentidan so'ng minivan egasi men uchun yo'lni tozalab berdi. Cleared a path for me. Yo'lni ochib berdi. And I crossed the grass median va men yashil o'sha medianni kesib o'tdim va yangi yo'nalishda harakatimni boshladim. Shu paytgacha o'rgangan so'zlarimizni hayot qilib qo'ydim va Telegramda har doimgidek bu so'zlardan flashkartlar yasab, havolani Telegram kanalimda qoldiraman. Ana endi yaxshi o'qishga harakat qiling. Butun to'liq tekstni o'qib chiqaman. I was creeping along the interstate at a pace that made walking look like a high-speed car race. After an hour of slowly inching alone, traffic came to a complete standstill. I hit the scan button on my radio and searched for any sign of intelligent life. There was nothing. When 20 minutes passed without anyone moving forward, people started to get out of their cars. This didn't actually accomplish anything, but at least we could all complain to someone outside of our own automobile. Yaxshirog'i kelinglar mana shu automobile so'zini talaffuzini ko'rib chiqamiz. To'g'risi men uchun ham talaffuzi qiyin tuyuldi.
Automobile.
Automobile.
Automobile. Automobile.
Automobile, 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 automobile. Demak, to someone outside of automobile, which was a nice change of pace. The owner of the minivan in front of me kept repeating that his reservation was going to be cancelled if he didn't get to his hotel by 6 o'clock. The woman in the convertible on my left was complaining about the inefficiencies of the entire roadway system. Behind me, a carload of youth league baseball players was driving their chaperone to the brink of her sanity. Bu so'zni ham ko'ramiz shekilli. Chaperone ekan, that's a chaperone, chaperone, demak, driving their chaperone to the brink of her sanity. I could almost hear her thinking that this was the last time she ever volunteered for anything. Basically, I was a small piece of one long ribbon of discontent. Finally, after another 25 minutes without any signs of forward movement, a police car came driving down the grass center median. Every few hundred feet, the car would stop, presumably to let people know what was going on. For the sake of that officer, I thought, I hope they carry right gear. With eager anticipation, we all awaited our turn. When the officer finally arrived at our section of the highway, she told us a tanker with potentially toxic materials had overturned about 5 miles ahead. The road was completely shut down. She explained that our options were to turn around or try an alternate road, although there really wasn't one, or to wait out the cleanup efforts. Those would probably take another hour. I watched the officer move down to the next group of disconsolate drivers when the guy with the minivan twice more repeated his concerns about his 6 o'clock reservation. I decided my patience had run out. This is exactly the kind of thing that always seems to happen. When I'm trying to get away for a while, I mumbled to myself. I explained to my new friends that I had reached my frustration limit and was going to try a different way. After one more comment about his 6 o'clock reservation, the minivan owner cleared a path for me and I crossed the grass median. Then I began heading in a new direction. Hop, mana bugungi navbatdagi darsimizni ham yakunladik. Bitta bo'limni o'qidik, yangi so'zlarni ko'rib chiqdik. Sizga aynan qaysi so'z yoqdi, darsimizning qaysi qismi yoqdi, barchasini va boshqa fikrlaringizni kommentariyada yozib qoldiring. Biz o'sha yerda suhbatimizni davom ettiramiz. As usual, I will leave you here and see you in the next lessons. So'rab qolgan bo'lardim, agar bu kanalni o'sishida katta hissa qo'shmoqchi bo'lsangiz, shunchaki like bosib qoldiring va kommentariy yozing. Do'stlaringiz ingliz tilini o'rganmoqchi bo'lgan do'stlaringiz bo'lsa, ularga ham ulashing. Bu orqali siz meni juda ham katta qo'llab-quvvatlagan bo'lasiz. E'tiboringiz uchun rahmat. Keyingi darslarda ko'rishguncha.